Best Sigmund Freud quotes, "Men are more moral than they think and far more immoral than they can imagine. The madman is a dreamer awake. One day, in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful." Public self is a conditioned construct of the inner psychological self. Out of your vulnerabilities will come your strength. We are what we are because we have been what we have been, and what is needed for solving the problems of human life and motives is not moral estimates, but more knowledge. Children are completely egoistic. They feel their needs intensely and strive ruthlessly to satisfy them. A man should not strive to eliminate his complexes, but to get into accord with them. They are legitimately what directs his conduct in the world. The challenge of leadership is to be strong, but not rude. Be kind, but not weak. Be bold, but not bully. Be thoughtful, but not lazy. Be humble, but not timid. Be proud, but not arrogant. Have humor, but without folly. Love and work are the cornerstones of our humanness. Obviously, one must hold oneself responsible for the evil impulses of one's dreams. In what other way can one deal with them? Unless the content of the dreams, understood, is inspired by alien spirits, it is part of my own being. Most people do not really want freedom because freedom involves responsibility, and most people are frightened of responsibility. Great decisions in the realm of thought and momentous discoveries and solutions of problems are only possible to an individual working in solitude. A woman should soften, but not weaken a man. The more the fruits of knowledge become accessible to men, the more widespread is the decline of religious belief. Just as a cautious businessman avoids investing all his capital in one concern, so wisdom probably admonish us also not to anticipate all our happiness from one quarter alone. The interpretation of dreams is the royal road to a knowledge of the unconscious activities of the mind. Sigmund Freud quotes about dreams, "The tendency to aggression is an innate, independent, instinctual disposition in man. It constitutes the powerful obstacle to culture." The liberty of the individual is no gift of civilization. It was greatest before there was any civilization. Analogies, it is true, decide nothing, but they can make one feel more at home. The great question that has never been answered, and which I have not yet been able to answer, despite my 30 years of research into the feminine soul, is, what does a woman want? Illusions commend themselves to us because they save us pain and allow us to enjoy pleasure instead. We must, therefore, accept it without complaint when they sometimes collide with a bit of reality against which they are dashed to pieces. Flowers are restful to look at. They have neither emotions nor conflicts. One is very crazy when in love. Sigmund Freud quotes on love, "Just as no one can be forced into belief, so no one can be forced into unbelief." The goal towards which the pleasure principle impels us of becoming happy is not attainable, yet we may not, nay cannot, give up the efforts to come nearer to realization of it by some means or other. Comment your best Sigmund Freud quotes below. Thank you so much.
Bye.